Alright, we should be live then, in that case. Um, so the war not happening this turn, apparently. Um, oh. Sick. Last minute sick. Yeah. Said that like 30 minutes to the session. Does the session need to be closed for those votes to like pass though? Because they're not motions. I feel like this is a coup. Insert the image of the That sounds like a good idea, but I wouldn't hold your breath on that. I feel like you just said that to introduce doubt. Oh, okay. It just sounded like true. I mean, you pinged H. You pinged H Kim. I don't know how I could help with H Kim being around beyond pinging H Kim. Yeah, worst case, you have to manually elect. J- just message random stuff, even though I'm not able to vote, just to confuse. You said Mark. You said Mark two. Well, you said Mark two. Who knows? I I think if Kevin sets you as a proxy, then Kevin, I trust Kevin to know what is and is not legal. I think Kevin is pretty um, paying attention to DCiv. What is that sound? Tay? Taylor, you got a like a car horn in the background or something? Oh, it's vibration on a phone. Got it. Taylor, you should start thinking about the dedication for the industrial era. You can't? Oh, you don't have perms. Yeah, no. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. We gotta make a dedication. I don't know if we're going to be settling a lot of cities at this point. I'm. I'm a big Heartbeat of Steam fan, but Two Arms is pretty good. Reform the coinage is good for traders cannot be plundered, mostly. Two Arms is a special casus. Oh, that's true. But did the War Act specify a casus belli? Because if so, it. Okay. Two Arms is 75% less grievances than a formal war, and can be used immediately after denouncing a target. But that last part doesn't matter. And then plus 50. Okay. Heartbeat of Steam is 10% production towards industrial and later wonders, and then your campus's science adjacencies give you production as well. Let's look at what casus bellis we have. Formal war. So this would be a lot better of a war goal for grievances if we care about grievances, and I'm not sure how much we care about grievances, honestly. And by we I mean you people, you warmongering savages. Yeah, it is a really good casus belli. If I look at our campuses, that would be 3 production there. I thought we had a. We don't have insane campuses, really. So honestly, I think that's fair to go with Two Arms. Um, I we'd have we would have to be settling more new cities on new on non-capital continents is the problem, and there's not much. Oh, you meant the movement. Oh, the movement is nice, but 75% less grievances. I think it is. I hope you were paying attention. let me check. Korea is on a different continent, so it would give the loyalty there. But our most of our war fleet is already basically here, so the movement isn't super necessary. Um, 2 arms. Yeah, and producing units with production is the only way that you get the bonus from the Venetian arsenal too. No, but yeah, I think it might also let you like the AI might let you take more if you're doing less grievances to them, or if it's less grievances worth of. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Uh, Korea's already denounced us, so that's we did it. You just have 2 arms. Yeah. Yep. 25 grievances versus 100 for a formal war. We're in pretty good position. We're basically our position here is just in such a way that if we were any closer, Korea would ask us if we're about to declare war. So basically, we're in we're in a good position. I'm ready whenever you are. Damn, are people forgotten? Actually, this. There's. Okay, watch it. um, actually, this is on YouTube, so we won't be forgotten until YouTube goes down. Okay. So which ones are we taking? That's kind of what I figured you would say. That's a good idea. Alt. Wow. Okay. Um. Oh, raise the city. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. They've got a caravel there. Yes. Was there something else? Okay. Um. We might. Yeah. This one doesn't have walls, so that should be doable. Where do we want this guy? What does he do? Oh, he can form an armada out of a naval unit. That's pretty good. What his passive does work on Renaissance and Industrial, so that would be still useful. Yes. Um, Trebuchet. We can move this back and then upgrade it to a bombard, like back 2 tiles. We've got 14 Niter, so we'd need to wait 1 turn. Okay. Um, we're gonna move this one here and then this one here. It doesn't have walls. It can't hit us back. What am I thinking? Yeah, easy. Okay. Then yes, for sure. I just wasn't Does this one have? Okay, it does have. Yeah, hitting a city with yeah. When they don't have walls and you get ironclads, it's pretty crazy. Uh, However, I want to. Once I start getting hit with the frigates, I want it all to be at once there. Frederberg. What do we want to do here? You built a. What? Yep. Is there a theater square under construction? There is. Okay. Um. Yes, there is. It's right there. It's just not. But oh right, yeah, duh. Boats. You could build. So we're using 7 of our 10 coal. Um, we could do more than one more because you could build because you build 2 at a time. You can combine them into cores though, and they only like a core of ironclad only uses 1 coal, even though it's 2 units combined into a 1.5 unit strength unit. Okay, and they're fast too. Speaking of 2 units, frigate and another frigate. We just built a trader in Irithable. No. Um, you've got a bunch of buildings and districts available. Um, that aqueduct would give you +2 production on the industrial zone and housing. How is your housing? 13, 10 out of 13 is pretty good. Um, workshop's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Where I think Kim's been giving these traders to whoever built it. Um, who's Kim's proxy again? Wes? Question? No. What am I thinking? I have this on my other monitor. It is Taylor. So, Taylor, do you want to give control of this trader to QI because QI built it? Good. Yeah, because otherwise you'd probably be breaking a promise of HKIMs. Okay, QI, what do you want this trader to do? I can check where we have trade routes from for you. There's a lot, but you've got one from Irithable to the capital and one from Phoenix to Frederberg. New South Fez. We have one from New South Fez to Phoenix and New South Fez to Tyre, both. Um, I don't know all your cities offhand. Inuk. Yep. Inuk. It's about to get a lot better once you build a shipyard. Let me see. Is Inuk being traded with at all? Doesn't look like it. Now, Inuk's production is not great, but it can't build many districts in the first place. Although, if you do get the production up, that would be good for building things for the war effort. So maybe you should move it to Inuk. Okay. Okay. Old South Fez has built a granary. I think a lighthouse would have been. It would have been less food, but it would have been more housing. Um, whose city is this? I think it's Wes's. Well, if you build the lighthouse, you have another trader slot. Okay. We have a bunch of privateers and stuff. Damn, how's our... Okay, we're not losing a bunch. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I think the bombards I can just take onto land once the city is taken. I guess I could. Yeah, there's no walls, so they're not gonna get hit because the ironclad's in the way. Musketman. We've got crossbowmen. There's no land unit there, so I can just do this. Couldn't have done that with the bombards because they can't move and attack in the same turn. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have. A lot of ironclads. Unfortunately, you can only using them on the walls is not very helpful. You do like no damage and take like a third of your health, and you only have one coast tile here. Um, Good idea. I'm not sure if they have a fleet. Yeah. Um, I think we got the admiral that was famous for the turtle boats as a great admiral. Um, sure, I'll just send that one over there. We could get Busan from up here, so I'll send one up here too. Okay. Um, I'll get these guys the extra movement. Okay, what does this guy do? Culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing an industrial zone in any city. I think we already used a charge for this guy. This is one of those ones where getting the extra charge from Mausoleum is literally doesn't make any difference. So like, there's no reason to use this guy or keep him. Like there's, I think it's up to development using great engineer. I'm not sure. Control of great engineers. Taylor, can I use this guy even though he's? Can I use this guy because it doesn't make a difference? Could I please use this man uh, destroying the unit because the unit doesn't make a difference? There we go. Guru. Where's the guru going? Good idea. Pike and shot in the middle of the water. Interesting. That's Kabul. That's our ally. It's probably going east. Um, this was probably a tribal village. He's on fake. Yeah, just leave him there. Um, there must have been a tribal village there. Okay, let's look for other tribal villages. We found 4 of them. There's one. That one needs the ice to melt. That one and that one are doable. That one is. Honestly, I'm not going to wait for a scout. I'm just going to have this pike and shot do that one. Because the scout is very far away. I'm going to get the scout over to the south of here, which is going to take a while. But may as well, I guess. I'll just start by going over here so that the order doesn't get interrupted by one of the city-state units. Okay, we have translator on this. That's pretty good. Are we trying to convert their holy city, Amsterdam, which I assume is their holy city of... If you... They have a higher percentage of pressure. If you convert the holy city, if you convert all the cities, they can't like buy units of their religion, so their religion is dead then. If you convert the holy city, though, there will usually be an emergency that fires that gets everyone to try to stop our religion from being in their holy city. Um, That's basically. Oh, also they'll be. I think they get mad at you for converting the holy city, but other than that, they're already mad. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I assume you're wanting to go over to Amsterdam with the translator one. Yeah, with the translator one for sure. This one's got indulgence vendor. You were probably sending that one over to Tilburg next. I'm not sure. Yeah, Guru is on its way. We're at war, guys, in case you didn't know. Um, yeah, and theirs on us, which is something to keep in mind. That looked like it had something new, but it doesn't. Okay, interesting. Um, and we're burning a lot of fossil fuel, obviously. Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think we do have new policy cards, but I will take a look. We've got Raj on, which is pretty good for science and culture, and I guess faith too, if you want. Um, naval infrastructure is good. Scripture? When did we do that? I don't remember doing that. Oh, it's because we have. Yeah, the production. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. For production, that would be 17 production. Colonial taxes gives 15.3 and 25 gold. Um, which could be considered better. Yeah, true. Um, and the gold, but the gold, yeah, same. Okay. And what are we thinking? Okay, so we aren't running out of coal yet. We aren't running out of coal yet, so this one isn't super necessary yet, but it does um, really increase your coal and niter, which is nice for this point in the game. Uh, Native Conquest, it's just a bit of gold when you beat units that are eras behind. War as a religion is a flat combat strength bonus. But, oh, never mind. They don't. Korea doesn't have a religion, so that doesn't help us. It's usually pretty helpful, regardless of if you're playing a religious game for that reason. But seems plausible. I'll I okay. Where are we doing it from again? Phoenix has it, I think. Correct. Um, yeah, Apostle 640. Wow, that's cheap. I thought it was much higher than that. Where were we? There we were. What was I just thinking? I was thinking national identity, 50% less combat strength reduction for being injured. I don't know if we care about that. Okay, press gangs is up to date. That's good. Um, yeah, logistics probably doesn't matter because we don't really have borders that are right next to theirs to walk from. So I would just keep it. That was their caravel attacking our. Think. Do we want to do this trade deal? Actually, is that who's up? Who's okay? I don't know if we have a use for iron anymore. Although, not that we want him to get any strong. He's losing one of his cities to loyalty for us because we're in a golden age, and he's like, oh, he's losing both of them. Wait, wait, where's his capital? Right, but why would it choose that instead of this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, Charles Darwin. 500 science for each natural wonder tile hero adjacent. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh yes, because we have this. So if we put him here, then we'll get 2,000 science. Do we want to? I think what you want to do is queue up. What do we want to? Wait, you mean? It's a field cannon. It's a ranged. It's an archer unit, and then you've got a melee unit and a light cavalry and heavy cavalry and military academy. Rifling? I don't. Rifling would let you get to artillery and battleships. Battleship. Okay, battleships are really good because they have 3 range, and city walls only ever have 2 range. I honestly think that might be a good idea. We are. They only have 2 range, and they're not. And they require oil too, and we don't have oil. We should probably get refining before. The seaport is nice, and so is the hydroelectric dam, but okay, that's fair. That's a lot of gold. And oh, and it makes and it lets you build fleets and armadas directly, and that's kind yeah. So we'll do that, and then we'll work up to refining after those two. Okay. Uh, Charles Darwin. Uh, okay, we've got electricity and ballistics. So now it's doing military science rifling refining. Um, so that's pretty good. Do you want to make the seaport? Yeah. You prop by what? You do know that the no, never mind. The Venetian arsenal isn't even in that city. I thought you yeah. Yeah, you could buy it for 1760. That's a lot. Um I mean we were going to promote this too, which would cost 100 set. Never mind. We can do it. We need finance is Taylor. Okay, we've bought it, and we're gonna run out of coal if we buy ironclads. We okay. What is this? We don't have enough niter for that. Do you want to try buying niter? We could uh, try. So no one is. We can't buy niter. Um, yeah, we're. It's because we're hugely ahead in tech. Only one person probably even knows what it is. Not. No, not really. Actually, everyone should know what it is, but no one has it for sale. 20, which is just enough to get this bombard, but not enough for a fleet of. Yeah, yeah, and then we won't run out of coal. Um, yeah. Um, we can move that and. Which side? 525. We're at 1164. I wouldn't worry about it. And we can pump out ships pretty fast from here. By the way, you are only able to build fleets for now and not armadas because you don't have the tech to get, or the civic to get, to combine three things. You need mobilization to make armadas and armies. Yeah. Um, yeah, well, you don't have enough niter for the fleet also. So you could make a fleet of cut two fleets of ironclads, but to afford the coal for that, you would need to combine some of like these two ironclads or something. But then you'd have more fleets, basically. Or you could do. I wouldn't. I mean, they're a little outclassed at this point. Um, we don't have oil. Yeah. Yeah, I think the ironclad fleet might be best. We don't really need, because it is better for the ironclads to be combined here because you only have like, okay, only two ironclads could attack it per turn, anyways. But if you combine them, it's two stronger ironclads basically that could attack it. Like, and they get to keep the promotions like this. Ah, um, um, yeah. It combines the promotions too. So if you have one going down the left and one going down the right, you can combine those to get one with like four promotions from two with two each. Um, hit that. Um, the bow. Oh, I thought you said boat, and I'm like, okay, but yeah, I really thought you said boat, and I was like, I don't think that'll do it, but I trust you, and I shouldn't have trusted what I thought I heard. That's. Oh, that's an go around, and I don't know if I can do that because it's there, but I'll try. It does let you do that. Interesting. I thought because it was attacking from a top. Actually, no. If it shows you can do movement, it isn't always correct because this game. Okay. I assume we're keeping the city because that would be dumb to raise. Okay. No, that's Casa de Contra something. It's pretty good for this. For us because it gives all your cities not in your capital's original continent with a governor gain plus 15% production, faith, and gold. Although I don't know if any of our Fem has a governor. Um, but then these three are over there. Yeah. So only affects one city right now. Maybe I should go back to the war. Okay. It's so basically once you start doing damage to walls, the walls start taking more damage. It's weird, but it's not as ineffective as it looks, but it is a little ineffective. They probably have Renaissance walls. They do, yeah. So battleships though, once we get those, are going to really be effective. Um, who is this? Yerevan? Are we? We're not at war with them. Okay. Oh, okay. That was a great lighthouse. We might not be able to without. So the actual lighthouse is here, and then no, you can't because not without getting shot is what I'm saying. Actually, you couldn't even pillage the Great Lighthouse without getting shot. If you could pillage it. Do you want a lighthouse in New South Fez? For another trade route thing, you've got Yep. Although it helps with housing more than a granary does. Okay. Um, what is this? New Frederberg. We've got another. We've got the first input from Pigist for the stream. Lighthouse complete. You could build a trader, I guess now, or a shipyard. I don't know what the plan was here. Okay, shipyard. Uh, we do have the Venetian arsenal too. That's good. We've completed the shipyard in Inuk. We've got a lot better production now, I think. Um, yeah, it should actually probably 12. Because of our policy that's doubling what I don't know. Okay. What are we doing now? We could do a seaport. That'll give you a lot of gold. On like every coast tile is gonna get 2 extra gold. Um, and then it also lets you build more or build fleets outright. Yeah. Or I guess I don't know what plans you have for your 2 other land tiles district wise, but you could do something with that too. Um, you're not. Uh, although you no, never mind. You built a shipyard, not a. Yeah, you could do that. I think. Yeah, I think that was from where was that from? Oh, that was from Pegasus City. Yeah. Okay. You've got a trader in Inuk. You could send a tire for 5 food and 4 production. All right. And then your production's even better, 43.6. Okay. We West Potamia just built a workshop. You've got factory or seaport here. Factory is 3 production when you're unpowered, and then seaport is 2 food. Okay. Uh, oh right, the new city. Oh yeah, I guess. Wait, who controls this? Is this in your state? Okay. I frankly didn't read the war bill. If you couldn't tell. Uh, okay. Wait, that one's already moved, so we'll move that one there. I don't. These walls are a pain. Are those the same? Those are Renaissance walls. Those are ancient walls. Ooh, we're gonna go over go over here because they have ancient walls. The kind of there's this district, which we might want. Actually, I don't know what we're gonna do exactly here, but all I know is taking out ancient walls would be real fast, and it's probably worth it. Yeah, exactly. Um, Now we could also combine these other units to save space and save some gold per turn, but um, that's pretty. The gold per turn is fine. The main thing would be if we start losing space. But once we get battleships, they don't have to be 2 tiles away. They can be 3 tiles away. Okay, it does. So you can use almost all the movement and then promote. Okay, but where you wanted it towards Korea, you could get Chaplain would be ooh. So Chaplain it acts as a medic. This is good. Medics make units that are heal faster. So we can put it next to our like combat units. This works for yeah. Okay. 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 It does think that's faster. Okay. Then we'll do that. Chaplain. Guru is going here. Um, they've indulgence vendor spread here. Not yet. The indulgence vendor has 4. The translator only has 1. Yeah. And this is only a 4-pop city, so it's not many people to convert. I think it'd be a 2 spread probably. Oh, maybe more. I don't know. What do we want to do with this one then? It could. That could be good, yeah. But that would lower. Well, so we could just go towards Amsterdam and either find theological combat or just try to take Amsterdam religiously. Yeah. Oh, that's true. The theological combat plus the guru. Okay, they have an apostle. We aren't able. Wait, we can see the promotion, can't we? No, we can't. Wait, I thought I had. I thought I showed it for a second, but no. Okay, that was the line infantry killing the crossbowmen. Um, we finish it next turn. uh, oh, that doesn't mean this isn't your city. I don't think. Um, I think you were like doing whatever I suggested from what I remember. I don't know. Um, we could repair the industrial zone first. Actually, no. Wait, it can damage twice in a row, so I would finish the dam. Uh, we have done a coal power plant entire. Oh, now we're going to be using more coal, aren't we? Yeah, but we're good. We're good. What do we want to do entire? We got seaport. Um, we got uh, a Statue of Liberty would be better elsewhere. Um, Taj Mahal, Patala Palace. Oh, well, you have it marked out, so you get a diplomatic policy slot, which is good. I guess I assume you want to build it. 12 turns. When you aren't hanging out in your mausoleum. Yeah, that was. I was about to say. That implies that you're dead. Okay, Musketman can promote. Amphibious. Urban warfare is pretty good when you're taking over cities with districts like this. And it lets you get closer to that final promotion, which is, you know, juicy. Heal up that one. Oh, this guy can get a promotion. District defenses, obviously. Um, wow, okay. Oh, and we got the free builder with like nothing to build. Okay. I, I mean, we stole everything but it from them. It looks more like. Um, you're so correct. You're very correct. Oh yeah, this is your builder, I guess, Wes. If this is your city, it is improved. You could build farms next to the wheat farm to get the bonus for farms next to each other, I guess. Okay. I mean, we're not gonna just let this builder get recaptured, right? Um, we built a spy in Phoenix. You could build a canal now. Um, in the canal spot here that would make your industrial zone 2 better, and then also let this shipyard get out, and then you can build a shipyard that can get out too for 6 turns, or a factory in 5 turns, which would give you 3 production. You're getting 73 production. I think you're probably fine. From Frederberg? Does Frederberg have a? It does. I don't think that's how coal power plants work in this. I could be wrong, but I don't think coal power plants actually have range. The production from the factory is not very big. Um, and also, oh wait, factory's production goes 6 tiles to everything that doesn't already have a factory, which would go. Yeah, we already have a factory's production, so the canal would be better. You've got a temple you could also build here, and then get the mosque, but that canal will give you production that. Well, actually, no, the production's pretty minimal, but we have been wanting that canal for a while. It lets you get your Ithobal's help the war effort with ships. Um, Up to you. I'd probably go Templar Canal if I were you. Temple is 2 turn. Yeah, the main thing is it unlocks buying apostles, and then you can buy a mosque and then buy apostles from the east side. But they get out pretty fast from the west side to the east. So okay. Um, we've got a commercial hub in Utica. There apparently. Uh, oh right, because there's coal in the way. Probably a good idea. Yeah, you could get some lumber mills. Okay. Todd Denny just built a workshop. You could build a factory or maybe a worker, and then you could get coal. Except for this, barbarians are in the way. Actually, they have a worker that you could take if you had a unit here, and we don't really have a unit there. Um, uh, I don't know. I mean, how long does it take to build a unit here? Yes, I'll show you once we get around to it in the turn order. Um, okay, so like a courser, no, that's a man at arms. Courser isn't. I don't know. It. Okay, you're getting another pop soon. Let's see. You've got. Maybe you want ancient walls, so if this comes closer, you can hit it. It's only 3 turns. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then you'll get another pop, and it'll unlock a new district slot or something. Well, not or something, yes. And you might want the new district. I'm not sure. Um, what are you thinking, Piggest? I assume this is Piggest City, because it's on the New World. Piggest? What do we want to do in this city? Yes. Uh, it's it's one of the Molly ones. Um, my suggestion, probably just ancient walls while we let it build another pop, and then you can build another district of some sort, or just get more production from having more pops to work things. That you could start working on a factory, which is 10 turns. Um, or even if you wanted, you could start working on. You could get like a field cannon in 8 turns, and then take out this man-at-arms and steal this builder. I don't know how many charges that builder has, though, so it could be just a one-charge builder. Because it's barbarians. So I'd either do field cannon or walls or factory, I guess, if you want to start on that. You've decided the factory? Okay. Envoys are west as proxy for blonde. Um, I'm checking. Nazca. It'll probably be taken back, but we can get Nazca. Where is Nazca? There it is. Yeah, I wasn't asking. I know it's South American. Um, God, this line infantry. Okay. Bit of a pain. And they're upgraded from musketmen's. Musketmen. That's a great animal. We don't take it. In fact, so when you stand on a great person, it moves them back to the nearest city, which would just move it one space. So not really worth getting hit by the walls. Correct. Uh, I don't know. It could be Sid Meier for all I know. Uh, what? It was Oh yeah, to the bombards, yeah. But the siege equipment are meant they have like a penalty towards units. But also line infantry is like good. It's on military science, so it's on par with bombards or metal casting, so it's actually ahead of tech there. We're we're just about to get it. Okay, so when we look at the damage that we could do to that, it's more for sure. Okay, let's. That's a lot more noticeable, and they're gonna do less damage in return because it's ancient walls. Uh, Trade route. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we've got. Let's just scope ahead here. That one's already got its movement. Our enemy spy neutralized governor. I hate that. That's the second most annoying one. Maybe third. I don't know. So Magnus, we can't use Magnus for 6 more turns. Yep. Um, I mean, it's also made all our trade routes to the capital worse. We just did build a spy. Um, the reason we hadn't built one until now is because it's up to the governors. Well, although, okay, so you can send a spy to a city. They can do things. Um, so, for example, in if I sent it to Korea's capital, I could sabotage buildings in the industrial zone or steal a tech. If you went to uh, if you went to the city that we're hitting right now, you could blow up the dam and pillage everything along the river, the floodplains. You could steal a great work if they have it in there. And then in all of them, you can like reduce their loyalty. You can neutralize a governor if they have a governor there. If they have a commercial hub, you can just steal the money they would like earned from them. Pretty good. Um, Takes 6 turns to get to that one, 5 to this one, 7 for those. We want the spy to be somewhere that we aren't about to take because uh, if probably Busan, you're correct. Uh, there is no way to sabotage that, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, if they have a neighborhood, you can just spawn barbarians from it, like two contemporary, like they're well armed tech-wise barbarian units, and it's awful. That was the only more annoying one than the governor. Um, because if Korea has any techs to steal, that could be doable. We would want the problem is you need to be in a city with a campus, and also it'll take us like 12 turns to do this, and if we take the city within those 12 turns, it was all for nothing. So we could just send the spy somewhere that isn't Korea, and there's no penalty for that. Well, where's the Netherlands here? The Netherlands capital doesn't have anything, but Nijmegen. Nope, you can't. It just tells us all the districts, even though you can't sabotage some of them. Yeah, not useful information. Um, Amsterdam, you can't sabotage a harbor or an entertain. You can't sabotage any district in Amsterdam. Very cool. The spy also gives you vision around the city, which is kind of nice, but not super necessary. Um, who is doing good in science? Scythia's got a lot of tech. Stealing Great Works can be pretty hard because you have to be in the exact spot that the Great Work is. So if we wanted to try to steal a tech from Scythia, that might be the best bet if you want to do one of those two things. Okay. Looks like it'll be hard in the capital. Let's just check this one. That's also 37. Okay, so we're probably going to work our way up to stealing tech, because siphoning funds is easier, and every time you complete a mission that has like a less than 100% chance, then you'll level up, and it makes the other ones easier. So we'll move here for 6 turns. That's what we'll start with. Okay. We've got. Did you want an indulgence vendor again here? So yeah, one other one will do it, but their apostle's gone outside of it's moved. Do we want to initiate combat, like go towards it and found it? It doesn't have what's it called? Debater, so that's good. Okay, and that's everything for the turn. No. Okay, he doesn't like us. And it's not because of Korea. It's just because he still doesn't like us. Which fair? You know what? Fair. We kind of ruined everything. We got this. No, this is one of the less interesting merchants. So I don't know if we want it or if we want to try to get the next one. Um, does it let us see the next ones? No, it lets us see when it was already recruited though. 500 gold and 2 envoys is what this great merchant gives us. Although we are playing on Monopoly, so any great merchant actually, one like this, will let us build a corporation. So probably worth it. Yeah. Yeah, you think so? Uh, yeah, you think so? Frederberg is a pretty good one, I think. Um, it would be a good tile yield, but it would give you a bunch of faith in the. Actually, I guess it has a holy site without any buildings in it. Frederberg wouldn't give you extra faith, though. It would give you extra production towards buildings. It's production towards buildings though, not towards anything else. Yeah, cotton industry is towards military units, which is pretty good. Uh, naval, I think, counts as military. Um, what? Okay, wine is extra culture. Amber is extra faith. Truffles, you're right, we do have truffles over here. Here, somewhere. There it is. Gold in the host city. No, and not there either. Okay, so yeah, it... okay. Wait, Fredericksburg? Yeah, I buildings in Fredericksburg, like we've almost got all the districts we can here. District buildings is like not very good, honestly. I think that might be the worst choice. I would if you want Ithabal to turn into something that pumps out ships through this canal, then the cotton industry is an amazing idea to start with. This is up to Tay though. Do the cotton? Okay. Okay. And oh right, we still need the tech for this, but it's close. You can get corporations at economics, and this guy's kind of mid, so maybe we just leave him here. Pig, could you I think you're not muted and you're sniffling. No problem. Uh okay, what do we want to do in Irritable? We've got we just built a workshop. Um you're at 11 out of 13. Does that affect your growth, or is it when you're one under that affects your growth? I don't know how to check that. Okay. Oh, but it would get a bonus if you had more housing. So you could start the aqueduct, and you would get a bonus on top of the bonus you get from the building it. I would say aqueduct now, probably. All right. I've played some vanilla Civ 6 recently. Not delete the tax not auto deleting is I can't handle it. It's so bad, and not being able to double click when creating them. Okay, Pigist. We've got Zuz has completed a shipyard. Um, you may want. Why is its production so low? I don't know. You may want to build this dam before this river floods too. Uh, but that's 18 turns, which is a lot. Why is it 18? We could start the industrial. Okay, watermill would give you one production with, but you have 26, which is like that's like not much of a boost. Um, I mean, you could build a mine here that would still not be that much of a boost. I honestly don't know why everything's taking so long here. But I would. Okay. What did you say? Other ideas? So you could do a builder and then like mine. That's not that much production though, and that's the only thing it could build. I mean, I guess you could send it to your other cities, and it could repair this. Actually, I would probably do a builder, build a mine, and then have it go over here to repair some of your infrastructure from that flood. And that's only 5 turns. So you've completed your dam here. You could start repairing your industrial zone, which is what I would recommend. Alright, there's the dam. And now there won't be any more floods destroying everything. We've got the builder in H. Chemopolis, which I assume is to build fishing boats. You've got a shipyard, granary, ancient walls, or units, or the Statue of Liberty. Shipyard would be good. It would be very good for production. 6 production. Okay. Candy has completed a Kothon. Do we want to make a lighthouse? Or, I guess, a shrine and a temple? I'd probably go lighthouse. I assume this is Pigus too. Okay. Yeah. Lighthouse is pretty easy pick in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, you didn't have that many cities, and then they did a war with Mali, and now you have a lot. Look at those walls while you still can. Okay. I think so as well. And a promotion. They've got a catapult and a bombard core, but a catapult is just funny. Come on, that's okay. Move this out of range. This guy's still here. I can hit him twice with those. I can hit him with this too. Wow, will you, like, leave? Thank you. Gosh. Okay, I assume you want to finish the farm triangle. We've made a farm triangle. I'm such a Civ player. Okay. I'm not seeing any trade routes going through here. That's pretty unlikely, so I'll probably go over here. We can probably go back to hitting these walls here real quick. I won't be able to hit them and move in the same turn, so I'll just wait. Santa Cruz, right. Yeah, we do. Good point. Hello? That was weird, but okay. Um, Privateers. Ooh, okay. I'll send those around the north, or at least one of them, to get some free science. Is what I That's what I call free science. Okay. Military travel, and there it is. Yep. How is our coal? Doing good. How is this guy? We're waiting. I'll just do this. Okay. Do we want to start a fight here? That's It would be, but then we would have a guru soon. So, if we move over here, it'll probably be closer to 2. Whereas if we go over, if it comes to us, it'll be like 1 turn. So we could just like hope it comes to us, and then it might. If you move next to their city, I think they might try to take you out with their religious unit. We are. I don't think that makes a difference. That does mean if they want to heal, they would have to go next to us or next to another holy site, but shouldn't make a difference at all otherwise. I assume you want this one to finish Tilburg. There we go. 100 gold and 80 science. Okay. What do we want to do here with this one? Just wait or go in and on the stalemate? Yeah, I don't know. The guru should help us a lot though. And being able to get to we can get to the coast pretty easy and then they can't hit us. World Congress is about to meet for an emergency session. We're at war with Korea. It might be because we took Korea City. Okay. Mali isn't going to have very much diplomatic favor. Yeah, okay. How do we want to spend our diplo favor here? If if this passes, everyone who votes for it will be at war with us. How does that sound, Wes? Wes? Okay. Uh, we could try. Let's see. Purchase. How do diplomatic favor? We could get it. Ooh, good point. But their price is higher. It buys 2 per turn more as well. Yeah, up to you. Molly, yeah. Well, one other, one other thing is to if China votes with it, they'll be at war with us, and they're a bigger threat to be at war with us than Mali is. So maybe you want the one that, because if Mali goes to war with us, no, that's as much as they're willing to offer, I think. Which means we might be able to try to do it again. I'm not sure. Okay, we can do it from both if you want. Oh, I needed Tay's permission for that. You'll give me retroactive permission too? You needed you needed 50 and you're only getting 40 if you do this. They will not trade more than 20. That's why the thing wasn't. No, they can. They have 56. They just refuse to. That's the same thing as us. We can say, oh, if someone tries to ask for a great work, we can say, well, if they ask for one, we can tell them I will not trade that, and then offer block and deal. So you can only get 20. So we can't get enough. So that was, and also we're losing it per turn because of our CO2 emissions, which is kind of dumb because we don't know about CO2 yet. It's yeah, that was what we had before. God, I wish people disliked you for putting CO2 in the atmosphere. 8-8. Wow. 3 from Korea wouldn't have mattered. Tamiris would have been at war with us, and so would Spain. Spain really wanted it more than Korea cared. That means Spain would be fine with going to war with us if they had friends to do it. They might not be willing to do it on their own. Military research only +2 for now, but it means +2 science in every seaport, which could be good later. It will. Yeah, it affects military academies and Renaissance walls as well. So +6 per city max. Okay, we got a what civic did we just get? Urbanization. Okay, what are we getting now? We could get natural history. We could get scorched earth. It's probably useless. Let me just check. Great general points. Wait, what is that? Great generals receive +2 movement. I don't remember that part of that. Whoa. And oh, yields from pillaging. and plundering trade routes are both up. And coastal. Yeah, I would go. Yeah, I agree. Hmm? It's so there are current ones for like yields from pillaging, but that one combines two policy cards, so that we would have to. Although the main thing would be like if we want more great generals, and them to move. It isn't here. I don't know why I'm looking here. Um, then that. But honestly, the main thing is that our other options aren't very helpful at all. Like, you could build water parks and have antiquity sites appear blocking a bunch of shit off, or you could get some culture, a little bit of culture. It's not. Whereas this will let us get a mobilization, which lets us get armadas. Well, it sure seems close. Yeah. So I think like this, and then this, and then we can build the armadas outright, which is kind of worth it in my opinion. Um, you built the temple. Do you want to buy the mosque with faith? It's 380, which is half of an apostle, or 3 turns. Yep. Okay. What do you want to build here? You got 5 turns on the factory. You could build a Kothon. You probably want to build the canal. Actually, the Kothon first probably wouldn't be a bad idea, because it'll let you. If you build a shipyard, then the canal should be a lot faster to build. Um, yeah, you can. It'll take 3 turns though, and it's only if you don't plan to buy it from here, then it's only just 3 faith and then citizen yield faith. Whereas I would probably try to get your production up, and a shipyard would be pretty good because that's a +5, which means 10, 10 production once you build that, and 10 gold too because of our policy card. It doubles that, um, which is better than a factory. There we go. Then we built ironclad 2 ironclad fleets. There is a Dutch boat, just one. We'll look over there just in case. What do we want to build here? Uh, convert to oil power. We don't have oil yet. We could build ironclads or privateers, or are we seriously? We have less Snyder now. What? Oh no, oh yeah, we have less Snyder than 20. Yeah, okay, so we don't have enough for more frigates. Oxford, no, it is Statue of Liberty. Oh, neighborhood gives you extra housing, and Oh, that's a good idea. It's 1 turn, yeah. Trader completed in Inuk. You already have a trader from Inuk to the capital that you just did last turn, so I don't know if you want to send this to Old South Fez, because I don't think that one has a trader, and that one is apparently yours. Oh no, there is one from Old South Fez. Never mind. I don't know what you want to do with this QI. Assuming that you get the trader, uh, which you might still need explicit approval from Taylor for. QI, what are you thinking with this trader? QI? Hi, welcome back. What do you want to do with this trader? You already have one from Inuk to the capital, if you missed that. Another one? Okay. That's just Phoenix. You're correct. Or if you care more about production, it's Irithabel. 3-3 or 1-4, or 2-4 actually is better. Which is all the way to Wesopati. Wow, that's a yeah. Let's do it. These guys are very soon. Um, okay, you've got the trader down. You've got so you could build a district. You could build a seaport. It would very good gold, and you get one housing, two food. You get extra food yields from citizens working in the harbor too, although no citizens working in the harbor. Probably because the yields aren't as good as these amazing. Uh, oh, because we have Auckland. That's why I'm like, why are yields so good in the water? Auckland. Auckland is so good. Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't know what you've been thinking for these land tiles. Oh, for adjacency, we've got +6, +6, and +4 right in these three cities. To, like near Korea, I guess maybe not, but also you could probably okay +1 there. You could probably get one built in one of the occupied cities. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. This one could build one, for example. Never mind. That's 37 turns. Um, although you do only have two land slots, so you can. The only things you can build are you'll be able to build a water park and then two land districts total. So you have to be very choosy. And you'll lose. Actually, the production doesn't matter because of Auckland. Don't worry about the stone. Yeah, you're right. And whereas, yeah, I guess if you wanted more spots for culture stuff, or yeah, there's not really much. I guess one thing that we don't have yet, but you could consider making one of those like an aerodrome, and then you just put planes there. But I don't really see much that's better or more necessary than a holy site. Um, although I might do the seaport first, anyways. Great Admiral points stacking up over time is pretty nice, and we don't really care about Great Prophet points for obvious reasons. Um, okay, new pig, new pig. I forget how it's. Is that what it? Okay, Pigus. That's your city. If you didn't remember, but you probably did because. Pigus, you're still muted. Very classic. Okay, so you've got a lighthouse opportunity here, which is pretty good one. I honestly don't see much else that you might want to do first. This is a tiny city for land, so I'd do the lighthouse. Okay. Then we have. Oh yes, Wes. What do you want to do in this city now that you've repaired the granary? Yeah. Uh, which was a harbor, or maybe we can. I don't know how useful that's going to be because you can just go around here. It will give Korea +2 production, which is very useful. No, that could potentially be useful, I guess. How long is that though? 56 turns. Are you sure about that? 56 turns? 14 for a lighthouse and 56 for a canal. Are you in? An extra trade route slot? A monument would be a monument? Okay. Okay. I I don't yeah, I don't like to question people too hard, but 56 turns is a lot. I mean, yeah, but we're growing kind of slow. Speaking of which, you've got this builder. Um, speaking of which, you've got two builders. And, um, with Taylor's permission, we could buy that amber for 230. I don't. Okay. See, it just went back. Oh, it didn't even go all the way. It went back to the nearest valid spawn. So it went back to the nearest tile that you can teleport it to from a city center, which includes harbors and coastal wonders. So it went there. Very cool. You don't. It doesn't have a navy to buff, so that doesn't really matter, anyways. Okay. I assume we want to keep this city. Okay, that's we've got rebellion in 36 turns. Yeah, I find that harder to read than the vanilla, just because I'm not used to it, I guess. Okay. Well, we can heal this. The chaplain he's doing his best. Okay, he's he'll be there in like 3 turns with a lot of reinforcements. Um, oh, they don't convert when you take them over. They were ours originally, which just so happened to work very well then, I guess. Uh, because, yeah. Okay, do we want to repair the granary? I assume this is Wes's. You, yeah? Okay. Um, they've got a great writer. William Shakespeare. Yeah, we'll take him as hostage. If only you could take great people in this. Um, we've got just whose religion is that? Is it in this? I didn't think. Yeah, it is. Really? Buddhism, China. Okay, interesting. I'm too used to playing with the historical religions mod, so I see China picking like Confucianism or something. We 87. At the end of this turn, we're allowed to legally wrap it up. Um, so yes, or at the start of next turn, basically. We have to have played 5 turns. So I will get a move on. Okay, well, move that there. Okay. How much? I have 3 movement. That wasn't worth it. Why is that like that? Why does it say I can do that? What? Very cool. I'm telling you, this game is not accurate when it says you can do something all the time. Okay. Okay. We could just take that one on its own, but I don't know if we really... Oh, I could... Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure which direction it was heading, and I was hoping to... Who is what? that's Spain. If that's a Scythia, I don't know if that works, but we could try. Hi, Scythia. Would Scythia? No, we can't because they don't like us. Yeah. I could just wait like 3, 4 turns. It'll come out. I guess until then we'll just go over there. This guy. We've got the guru able to come over here, and if we move this over here, the guru can heal religious units. There you go. You've healed the religious unit. The guru has charges. Yeah. So yeah, it might be better if you had like a debater here. Um, yeah, I don't know what we did. I don't know what you want with this one. Probably to go over here. Yeah, yeah, good idea. Um, yeah, where is this other apostle? Oh my gosh, show me the other apostle. Oh, it doesn't have movement yet. We just bought it. Okay. What policies? We got public transport not usable without neighborhoods. Okay, yeah, we're good. We already looked through those ones. All right, damage, damage, damage. Sending the knight to okay, and there's a vote here. Okay, we need to figure out our votes, Wes, and then we should be able to end this. Um, we don't have very much. Like we can vote 3. We can only put 3 into things. So I assume you want to give us an extra trade route capacity, but I don't think it'll work because everyone else is going to who we're trading with get +4 gold. Us. Like you want me to vote on Spain for B here? Not really. But A is a weird one because it gives. Well, if Korea can't send out trade routes, we can't steal the gold from their trade routes. Is the problem with that? Mm, like, yes, you need to vote on all propositions. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I can't. We can leave this to next time if that's what you mean. If that's what you, yeah, like yeah, you can just save here. Wait, is this turn one? No, it's still 191. It's the end of the turn, not the start of the next turn. Really? Okay. Um, and then okay. Um, I don't think it'll work out. The AI, 3 of them want to do A, and 1 wants to do B. Um, and military advisory, you can get extra combat strength for a unit class or lose combat strength, and they're only land ones. Any land unit class you want. I would maybe do siege. That's what I meant by that. Um, do you want to put more into either of those? Probably I'd try to get more into siege because that might pass, and I think this is a doomed effort, honestly. 3 votes, and you could put 2 into the other one. Max 3 into one and 2 into another. And we're losing per turn, so we may as well spend as much as we can. Yeah, we're still losing. Yeah, I think we're burning more coal than we were before. Okay. And the second one passed. Uh, interesting. Nice. Yeah, we're the only ones who cared. That's kind of what I. Yes, we got extra damage from siege units, which could come back to bite us because they also have like a bombard over here. But this thing is damaged as hell, mainly because of the bombard. Okay, we're gonna move that one out of its range. Okay, we're going. Mitla's ours, isn't it? Is Mitla ours? Oh, you're right. Okay, we're ending the session here. Let me stop streaming. Alright, see you guys. Oh, right, we need to vote. My bad, we need to vote. Cabinet.